okay, 621? I'd wanted to let you rest some more, but the corps are on the move already. With the PCA gone, it's back to work, getting to where the coral's gathering. Do you remember the survey you carried out at Xylem? My friend analyzed the data and learned about a massive facility under the central ice field. Watchpoint Alpha. Turns out that the ice worm was defending the entrance to that place. It's time to let ourselves in.
Raven, we're getting close to the coral convergence. I expect All Mind will be getting involved soon.
More All Mine mentioned.
Here comes the follow-up, 621. You're going to be exploring Depth 2. The sector's made up of a sprawling rail network designed to transport resources. It'll be a complex route, with a lot of blind spots. Be ready for close quarters combat.
Raven, there's something you should know. I've obtained the comms log from the Balaam squad that went in before you. It looks like they have another mission here, and it's not part of their survey. Guardmechs won't be the only threat. Balaam's agenda is just as dangerous.
Okay, since as I mentioned before, this will be different no matter what during New Game Plus Plus. But since I also did it this way in New Game Plus, and I did like the crap, so it's going to be a little bit different, and I decided I'll just show y'all. And because it's technically a part of it is important for New Game Plus because it involves it involves Iguazu.
My radar won't be able to reach the lower depths. You'll have to trust your eyes and ears.
Yeah. I know y'all think oh, he's played this game before, you watched someone play it. No, I haven't. I just know this because people made jokes about Iguazu. And that's the only reason I know what he is at the end of the game. And plus, you can see how they build it up throughout the game. Because I could even tell as they were building it up throughout the game. Because in the first playthrough, when you have to kill him in this mission, he says this isn't over yet. So yeah. It's almost like his very soul or existence. I like that. Like, even though technically each of the New Game Pluses in the normal playthrough are like different, alternate ways that it can go. That's what it's represented as. It kind of still feels like in the same playing field, I guess, because the game always makes references to each other, which is, well, you know what I mean. Kind of hard to explain. Well, it's hard for me to explain. I'm just gonna lock on for these guys. They're kind of fast. I know technically you get more accuracy if you don't do the lock on and you do it like this, because it's more in middle of what your cross guard is, in the middle of that circle. That's why I've been doing stuff like this for a little bit. But when I fight bosses or other ACs, I always lock on because they're quicker and it's easier to track them that way. I wish I knew that you could do like a quick turn while boosting. Vaati taught me that one. Vaati's kind of... Vaat? Sorry, I'm talking while listening to the stuff because I've already listened to like this dialogue before.
Been waiting for you, Raven. You're gonna die, traitor.
Sounds like you're gonna have tease. Eliminate them, 621.
There's the work of it.
Control panel identified. This should get the power back online. Let's take it back up to the upper level. The partition should open now. See if you can get access.
Is it here that I get ambushed
The
by
heat
that thing?
exchanger section's up ahead.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is around where the comms log for Balam's advanced squad cuts off.
Yeah, here it is. Now, normally you'll find Iguazu here, but since
Raven, ambush!
since I did yeah, Iguazu hired an assassin for me instead, and he did this in New Game Plus too. I don't know if I filmed this, but usually in the first playthrough, Iguazu's here and you fight him and kill him here. But since I did like the thing where I got to fight him more in New Game Plus, he hired an assassin to kill me instead. And no matter what, the assassin will be here in New Game Plus 3, from what I've heard.
AC dead slug destroyed. Cold call won't be a danger to you anymore. Iguazu. He even tried sending an assassin after you.
Yeah. I love this hatred he has for me. And that's why I wanted to film this. So the rest of this isn't really important, but since I don't think I filmed this mission initially. If I did, well, you're getting it twice. Probably didn't, because I got lost in this section. Yeah, I got lost here.
I'll see what data I can find.
Defense program phase 2.5. Intruder proximity to critical sector confirmed.
Looks like we're not far from the terminus. Let's find the controller. We'll have the systems and get the partitions open.
I'm waiting for her to give me the hint. But yeah, this is why I got lost.
Raven, let's look for a ventilation duct. We're underground. There must be one somewhere.
Yeah, you wanna know how long this took me to find? I knew of this, but I just thought there was a little area for me to find these little bastards. Yeah, I need the extra money. I just spent all my money getting all the parts.
Together.
I bought everything out of the shop.
I am no exception.
Yeah.
I feel a growing urge to move forward.
So what's manual aiming do? Oh, like completely manual? No. Hell no. I only got that thing just so I could, because I had enough to get everything, and I was like, why wouldn't I get everything? I'm glad I did, because, well, it's an achievement, so. But I'm not going to use manual aiming. I'm already bad at doing this against, like, ACs and stuff. I only do the not lock on because, well, this is how older AC games were, from what I've heard, and
Ventilation duct identified.
you get more accuracy with it.
Control room.
Now, you would think that's counterproductive, but like, no, if I do this little, you know, the little crosshair, well, I won't always, for the enemy, if the tracking is better this way, if you keep it on the enemy like this. See, I'm still technically kind of locked onto them. It's just that my camera isn't. This way my camera is, but this way I have to move the camera. But as you can see, I still have tracking on them, just that my camera's not locked on. This keeps the camera locked on, which that's better for it makes it easier for you like to see boosting. Doing this without boosting in is kind of say harder, but this makes it so. See, you got to control the camera that way, but you get more. Your tracking's better for when your bullets hit them in the rector. Like the accuracy of the tracking's better, from what I've heard. Which it is. I can tell the difference, but this is for the camera. This is just better tracking for the bullets. So yeah, it's basically the
Partitions and the elevators back online.
yeah. As I was trying to say, basically the reward for doing this is that you get more of your hits land and do better, but now you have to control your camera yourself. So that's like the risk reward factor of it, and I like that. So that's why I was trying to play like this. I want to try to get to the point where I can even fight ACs and bosses this way, but if I do that, I usually fuck up. So where's it at? Especially since I'm melee, it's kind of needed whenever you want to like, because the dash that you want to, if you want to dash into them, you kind of want to have like a lock on, so you like this goes towards them. I meant to do this, like the little boost there.
Seems like smooth sailing, 621. As if you hardly need help from me. When do you get so good at exploring?
I wonder. I don't want to talk about it. And also we get an extra one of these. We'll just get it for the guns. Now this boss fight I have tried to perfect. Okay? And I do like it. It's just that, as I think I said before, a lot of these bosses I first tried, and I'm using a very similar.
Defense weapon will be waiting for us.
Yeah.
Be careful, Raven.
Yeah, I basically, as you saw, this was the finished build, the Gatling, the machine gun on my shoulder, this gun, and the submachine gun there. But I had like the bigger blade, but I kind of like using the dagger, so that's the only thing that's different out of my hand, like my weapon loadout. But yet again, I was using this chest piece and this legs for a good bit of the first playthrough too. It's just the arms are different. So yeah, and you know, when I was doing chapter 4, I did have the alpha something chest piece. So yeah, but I did like this. I did like this fight. It's just like my build, the way I went in chapter 3 when I got the machine gun was just to spray them, get them stunned, and then use the blade on them, and just go boost around them and speed around them the whole time. So that was how I ended my build, and that's technically the fundamental of my build. I've just changed the fact that I have a drone that Gatlins them instead.
Switching to termination.
For the prime mode. I have played around with other weapons for PvP though.
Terminating target.
A weapon I didn't think I would like is that it's like a melee type weapon that just shoots out a bunch of like explosives. It's really cool.
An AI-controlled prototype developed by the PCA.
Hopefully I'll do better because I'm actually using a thruster that lets me do good in the air. Ow. See that? And I'm also weaker now. This is cool. We haven't really fought in this section of the boss arena. We usually fight up there. I can't really point at it, but you see, like, up this ramp. This is where we usually fight. This is kind of cool. We're in a new area. What the fuck? When can you do that? I want him down before.
Raven, you're the only one who can complete this survey. So
Oh, I wanted to get cool with it. Fuck. Goodbye. Okay, that might be my best attempt at this, even though I'm using a build with less health.
confirmed. Enemy unit is silent.
Yay.
Walter should have some data on the next sector.
The knife is really
Let's
fun. I
see
like
what
that you
we
can
Raven.
still have the charged attack, but also have like a combo attack. My only problem with the weapon I love the range it has, and it's really good for that the missile mission that you do in Chapter 3 against the PCA, defending the missiles that Chatty and Carla are going to use to strike the PCA. That the laser sword I usually use, that one is really good and it does a lot of damage. The only problem is goddamn, it's horizontal. Meaning if they're above me or under me, I miss completely. And if I stun them midair and go for the hit and they fall to the ground, then I miss. And especially the charge one, that happens a lot. That you don't know how many times that happens to me. And I want to switch, but it's so good damage. It's just like, ah. I guess that's like the payoff for it. And plus, you can even like the just uncharged one, you just dash and do a horizontal slash. I like it. But it's just so easy to miss. But I love it. And plus, it's like a blue color instead of like a green color. Well, blue green like the one you start off with. So I like it better.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your
Oh my
records have been updated.
Wait, this is real?
Sorry, Raven. It's just me. I wanted to let you know that some strange new data has been added to the arena's integration program.
Oh my god, I saw like
Why don't we go and have a look?
I saw a clip of this, and I thought this was like some joke someone made about Eri just being petty. No, she was just being petty against Almine. That's amazing. That really shows that Eri's a person. I love that. Oh, that was actually real. Oh, I love Eri. Oh. Eri. Eri just sounds like something you want to say, but it's air. Eri. Whenever I want to go air, I want to go Eri, because I don't know. It's just I don't know why I keep fucking up her name. Oh, well, that's a nickname. Fuck it. You call me Raven instead of my actual pilot name. So, there. That's how I'm going to save the situation. Yes, I know I'm alone. Shut up. Okay, what I was looking at. Oh, yeah. I guess I was going to do this. I like the blue color. I like the blue color. I like the blue color that matches my thruster and just kind of the blue power of this build. I love it. That's why whenever I do my coral build, I'm going to make everything red to match it. But I do like this too. I like this too. But it's the charge is just a big combo, and I think this suits. I like to have something. I do think it's cool, but I don't prefer it, to be honest. This, see, it's like horizontal. You can easily miss that. but it's so cool. It's like an animated bit of Gundam, and it had that same like laser thing it does, like it spreads out and then combines. This is the one you start off with. I do like this. It's good for the start of the game, and I can just do good builds with it. And I like it's like a 2/ thing, and you get a charged version of it. But I just learned on accident. But my only problem with it is that it's green. It's not like it's like a greenish blue. I like the coloration of these better. Just matches my thrusters, so it just matches more often. That is also my one problem with the Moonlight, is that I love it. But it's more of a greenish blue. Still cool though. Oh, and I was also talking about a weapon I started to enjoy. I didn't think I would enjoy this weapon, but I made a build with it. Here, these are my PvP builds. These are just like fun things I was doing. Like this is supposed to be like other, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I made this. It has the dagger and this, and that's actually kind of useful. I haven't done it in PvP yet, but I think the idea behind it, because I was able to, you know, combo it. And it was really cool, and especially against a person. Well, the person has to rely on their eyes like I do. I explode in front of them, and then I dash in with the dagger. That's a good combo, and it works. It's a cool ass build, too. I love it. Every day I'm thinking about if I should change out the arms back for the extra defenses that I like. Because having it over, like, over 10,000 is like pretty good, but this I just looks better and floats better. My only problem is that the top half kind of looks too much like this, and I like to have my own unique appearance, even though I do really like this. I just like to have my own unique appearance compared to Rusty. That's why this. Yeah, I like. But anyways, oh yeah, new arena. Oh, and this is the. I saw a clip of this, and I'm kind of pissed off that I got spoiled on that, but I won't say it. But anyways, I know, because I was actually questioning why there was a red Moonlight. And then I found out, because, well, it's because it's a different thing, and I was like, oh, then I'll just probably find it out later. And then I remember watching a TikTok, and it was like, oh, you get it in this, and I was like, oh, you get it in these, because that's figures. Let's do it. I think this is the last one. Yeah, it is, because we're in, like, depths.
Raven, I realized something while I was checking through the program. If that AC uses Coral technology, then I should be able to effectively pilot it myself.
See, okay, so they do warn us before.
How about a test run?
Yeah. Wait, are you about to pilot yourself in this simulation?
Activating combat mode.
I swear to God. Air. Air? Oh shit. Air! 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 I'm sorry for using the Moonlight against you in our first boss fight, I'm sorry!
At 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, the shit. Thanks for the warning. Oh, I'm sorry. God, I look
Thank
cool.
you, Raven.
No problem. Oh, you're getting up.
I believe I've learned a lot.
I'd say. I'm so pissed I didn't get, like... So this guy... Oh, we got Master Arena, okay. So this guy, on a side note, this guy takes the music of this game for the boss themes and actually puts the dialogue that happens in them. But he didn't. But for the one he did for Rusty, he did the one. But you're the Liberator of Rubicon. He hasn't done one for Rusty's boss fight. He did the one where it plays while you do the Liberation of Rubicon route. Because when you team up with Rusty, that theme still plays, and I still love it, and I love that. that's still my favorite mission. But anyways, he also did one for Ares, and he had all the voice lines. I figured out I missed some voice lines. Even like I thought I got all the voice lines in my first fight with her, because in the last fight that I won, I ended up like. It was a really cool moment. Is that like when you get halfway through the fight, she has this really cold line where she goes, "I realize what you are now, the spark of war, the fires that haunt Rubicon." That moment, she said that right as she was going through one of her earlier lines. If you remember, she goes, "You're strong, Raven." And then I did a charged attack with the moonlight, and then got her to half health. And then she followed up by that line. So like it kind of sounded cool in the moment, but usually she goes, "You're strong, Raven. I will not hold back." And then later she goes on to say that. But since I kind of cut the way in the middle of the half, at like the perfect time, I got her to say something kind of unique. I'd say it in a very unique way because of how I got it. It was because of how I kind of cut ahead in the dialogue stuff. But because of how much damage I did to her. But no, I ended up like in the first one where I thought I got all the dialogue. Because my first fight with her, I was even trying to listen to the dialogue, and I was also struggling to keep away from her. But yeah, I was struggling with that blade attack. But anyways, she actually has early in the fight. She has one, which is I guess is because I am heavily aggressive. That's why I missed this. It's like one of her third or second line. She goes, "Raven, is this?" No, she goes, "The clashing of bodies and souls." I can't remember the exact line, but it's really cool. Is that she's questioning this is battle because she herself has never fought before, and someone made an interesting comment about that. Is that technically she doesn't really fight experience. She just speed blitzes you and uses raw strength, hoping it would work in her boss fight. So the reason it reminded me of this is because she actually gets some kind of training through this. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool when I look at like what people say about this game and stuff. Yeah, I know I'm going on a little bit of a rant, but oh yeah. So I ended up getting a good 26-minute. Fuck. I'm thinking about how I'm going to edit this, and I still have to finish editing those Skyrim videos, and I have to go back to playing Dragon Dogma 2, and then I have a bunch of we're not going to talk about.
Incredible, Raven.
Oh,
There's something I realized when I was playing the role of pilot.
sure.
Humanity assumed its current form to fight itself. To
Yeah.
choose from infinite selections. That is the essence of the human race. And the key to biological evolution. Perhaps it is also a clue to what All Might's true goal is.
I'm curious as well.